messed up that fade. But
No fade out, just a cutout. That was good.
I tried to do the fade, but it's a lot going on. I got like three things to, you know.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, that's all right. You got excited, Joan Osborne, is that correct? On the God
Man,
is One of Us?
Fucking nailed it.
Yeah, that's what I
if God was?
thought.
Yeah.
I remember the music video. I remember the time frame when this song came out. This is the Lilith Fair era, man. The chicks with the hairy pits. And, this is when feminism was like, I would say maybe at its peak, dude.
Probably.
And then feminism is gone now, right? You've informed me of the TERF nation and how you can't really be a true feminist anymore, or whatever feminism is supposed to mean now. I feel bad for the chicks who fought for their woman-like rights to basically have that whole movement co-opted by some alphabet group,
Well, what's really sad is like a lot of people don't realize how hard women had to fight to get women's sports.
That's right, man. Absolutely.
And that's why it's so terrible that you men are coming in, beating them, and taking their records. You know what I mean?
Yes, dude. Well, I saw some article, I think I sent it to you actually, and it was about how the international athletic group that governs, a lot of these sports, I think with the Olympics and what have you, they're basically not allowing the folks who are switching, genders to compete with people who are biologically male or female.
Yeah. The best thing I heard is I think men's sports should just be open to everybody.
Yes.
And women should be open only to biological women.
I thought maybe I was going to clip and I didn't. It was about a week or so ago. But I had talked about it previously in the show. The young lady who joined D1 baseball team, made her debut, and I think she did pretty well. I can't remember the exact stats, but
she's the closing pitcher, right? Or
she might be a relief pitcher, but she was also she was hitting. I saw some footage of her getting a hit, and I have argued this. I still stand by it because there are players like Jose Altuve, who is a World Series champion and is like 5'4", and like, he's a tiny guy, but he's a very fantastic baseball player. I think women could compete in baseball. I really do. So,
I don't think so.
Well, it's happening. We have one doing it. I think it's opening the doorways for it. I don't think women can compete with the men in basketball or football. I think XFL could make the game fun if they brought in some chicks.
Women can't hit the fastball, I'm telling you.
I don't know. You say that, but baseball is a different sport. But it's happening.
The thing is like 99% of men can't hit a 90-mile-per-hour fastball.
Oh well, it's not even 90 miles an hour for the fastball. That's a slow fastball.
For the pros, that's what I'm trying to say.
Most are pitching 100, 99.
So if 99% of men can't do it, there's no way you're going to get a woman out there that could hit that.
Yeah, I think at certain speeds, these guys are just swinging the bat, and it's pure luck.
I think you think so, and I think it's like that. But to do it at an accuracy of even 30% it's a dude. Your eyes are seeing that ball. And there's a reason, like, these guys are watching that ball hit the bat.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm just joking around. I definitely think there's a lot of incredible hand-eye coordination and strength and just God-given talent involved in being able to play at that level for any sport. I just think and I agree, it's a huge rarity that a woman could maybe ever compete with men in general on some level, but I think I do still stand by. I think baseball will be proven to be the sport where it happens out of all of them. I don't think any other sport is capable. I truly believe it. It's just
Danica Patrick never won.
Baseball's the one sport where it's more finesse rather than physical brute force.
The problem is, though, okay, you're talking about the MLB. So not only do you have to be able to do it, you have to be able to do it better than anybody else in the draft.
Yeah, I'm saying you'll get one. You'll end up getting like one. We are. Well, here's my thing. Here we are, 2023. We've got one entering D1 college. That's how far it's gotten. So I'm not saying you're gonna end up in a world where, it's women everywhere in MLB baseball, but in the MLB. But I just think if there's a sport where a woman breaks through and makes it to the pro level with the guys, it'll be baseball. There's no other level that I would have given you
baseball pre-steroids.
I think you should let the chick take the steroids.
Oh, I think everybody should be allowed to take steroids. They already are.
Oh, I know.
Look at these guys.
They're definitely on. They're fucking guys. For sure, man. Absolutely, dude.
You are built like a horse who's been taking steroids.
Have you seen Aaron Judge, the guy who broke the home run record, single season record, or broke Roger Maris's, if you will, last year? He looks like what Mark McGwire turned into after he roided for 10 years.
Yeah, no, because these guys are they're smart now, so they do it in high school before the testing starts.
That's exactly.
So now you're going into college, you're 19, you're already 6'5", 300 pounds.
Yes, this guy was probably injected with horse growth hormone at age 2. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, his whole life.
Yeah.
He was microdosing. Microdosing HGH. It's the new thing.
I mean, Aaron Judge kind of looks like a horse a little bit now that I think about it.
Similar genes.
He's got
I think they learned CRISPR, they spliced some genes in there.
He's got a little bit of that BoJack Horseman look going on.
I think though, you go back to the old days, 1960s baseball. I think a woman had a strong woman had a chance.
Okay.
Big, strong woman had a chance. But nowadays,
even the 80s, man, look at the guys in the 80s, dude. Like Ryan Sandberg, Mark Grace, and I can only name Cubs players from that era, obviously. But, the people dominating even in the 80s, it really wasn't until late 80s, early 90s when you had the Bash Brothers out of Oakland, which was Mark McGwire and Jose Canseco, who ended up being the poster children for steroid use in pro sports. They, I believe, are the ones. I think you could probably credit Jose Canseco with making baseball the roid sport, of that generation.
I think you start to see it in the 70s, really. It's just it gets out of hand in the 80s.
Guys,
they're not even
baseball players in the 70s were still really scrawny dudes. It was still kind of like any average guy.
You're right.
Sport.
They were more on cocaine.
Yeah, I think they were. I'm pretty sure you go to a baseball locker room in the late 70s and they were smoking cigs and cracking beers. That was
a good call.
I think that was actually. I think that was still football at that time, to be honest.
Well, even back then, football were just giant men. Now they're insanely
they're
built.
Gladiators now, man. Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah, it was just average dudes who were huge back then.
I'll never forget at Topgolf when those fucking players came in. One guy's my height, but 4 of me. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, though?
Was he a running back? What was he?
Yeah, he was so thick. So thick, I couldn't believe it.
Do you have the Bears come in?
Yeah, but it was second string guys.
Oh, sure.
Well, actually, who even knows? Who cares about the fucking...
Well, the whole Bears starting crew is basically second string guys from around the league, dude.
They're so bad they weren't good enough to get on another team. You're playing on the Bears.
You know what? Since we're there, I will throw this out there. I believe the Bears will make the playoffs this year. Oh,
get the fuck out of here. For those listening, stop. Frank is a Chicago fan, and every fucking Chicago fan says that shit every goddamn year.
So Aaron Rodgers.
This is the only 2-week period where every Chicago fan is happy because this is when we all have the hope and the dream.
The Bears.
Nothing has started yet.
Don't even want to hear it. Doesn't even want to hear it. Bears did great already trading before the draft, and my main reason is the Lions are the Lions. And Minnesota just always sucks, no matter what, because they have Kirk Cousins. And Aaron Rodgers is going to the New York Jets.
Have you seen the Packers' second-string quarterback?
Love? Get the fuck out of here.
Got to be better than ours. I don't even know who he is, but he's got to be better than ours.
You talking about Justin Fields, the former number 1 draft pick? He was also the number 1 quarterback in fantasy last year. He's a stat machine.
I don't know, man. Listen, the Bears, they never make it. They never make it.
Well, I'm glad you disagree because I hope you're marking your calendar, write down this time frame, and we shall go back to this clip 6 months from now, and I will be correct. I am telling you, the Bears are in a very bad division. So they will make it. I'm telling you. They have
You're
the best
saying
team.
Just make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they will have the best team in the North because the other team sucks so bad. Oh,
God, best team in the North.
Yeah, but if you're the best team, you make the playoffs. So I'm saying the Bears this year will make the playoffs. It's going to happen. The rest of the teams are trash, man. I'm telling you right now.
Anybody listening, don't listen to this guy. Bears fans are the most delusional fucking people in the world.
I'm not even a Bears fan. I hate them.
God.
I live out in Denver now. I have my own Bears team. They're called the Broncos. They have the same colors, and they're just as shitty. Trust me.
If I let you keep going, you're going to tell us how the Cubs are going to do good this year.
The Cubs are going to finish with over 90 wins, and they are also making the playoffs.
Don't listen to this guy. Chicago fans are the worst. They're always so delusional.
I'm calling it right here, right now. World Series, Cubs in 6 over the Yankees.
We're in that period where nobody's playing right now, so this is the peak for Chicago fans. It's all downhill for the rest of the year.
I hope someone out there throws $100 on Cubs in 6 over the Yankees and wins $1 million. Send me 10% to the big guy, please. Thank you. You're welcome.
I love it, dude. Chicago fans, man, it's always this year. It's always this year, man. You don't understand. You don't understand. We got this guy. It's every fucking year, dude.
Have you seen the new coach? So take us there, man. This is the one.
There's always another guy. There's always a guy.
We got Cody Bellinger on discount, dude. He's a former MVP. I'm telling you right now. Dansby Swanson? You're not a fan of Dansby Swanson? Come on, man.
Swanson?
Swanson. Yeah, that's right. Samsonite?
Swami.
Oh my God. Well, folks, we are laughing only because it is the end of the world. We're going to World War III. Here we go.
Tonight, ABC News learning of a new drone attack against a U.S. base by Iranian proxy forces in Syria. The drone attacking a U.S. base at approximately 2:19 a.m. local time, but causing no injuries or significant damage. It's the 5th attack since Thursday. Iran warning, we have the upper hand and we have the ability to respond if the U.S. continues to retaliate against their forces in the region. But President Biden is vowing to defend U.S. personnel, cautioning there could be further consequences for the Iranian groups if the assaults continue.
Mr. President, Iran keeps targeting Americans. Does there need to be a higher cost, sir? We are not going to stop.
One attack Friday left.
That was a famous view of Biden. I think you're all familiar with it. It's his back as he's walking away. That's turning his back on America. That's a classic Biden move.
Have you seen that meme of all like the presidents, their photos? They're like official photo.
That's right.
And then Biden's is the back of his head.
Yes.
That is fucking genius.
That's all we get from this clown. Literally.
Service member.
To be fair, it's not much better when he talks.
No, but I just think it's it's a very fitting image of this man. It's constantly him saying something that is devastating news to the world and America, and then he just turns around and walks away. Not my problem,
Jack. You guys could have got Michael Strahan for that.
That's right, dude. At least cool me off a little with some breeze, man.
He should run for president.
Wow, you know what? We're probably... Come on, how close are we to a President Camacho? Dude,
I'd go Strahan.
Yeah, I'd vote for Strahan. I'll tell you what.
I don't even know his policies.
I would actually prefer a president at this point with zero policy.
Yeah, you're right. Figure it out as you go, man. It can't be any worse.
We've not fared very well with people with agendas. Can we get a no agenda president? That guy would get overwhelming support.
Agenda? He's still trying to work on English. This guy doesn't have time for an agenda yet. I love it. Put him in there.
I want the guy who can't say the word emergency, please.
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah.
Give me that guy. He'll avoid saying
it. Disaster. He can't say emergency.
He'll avoid all those words. Yeah. That's right, dude. Maybe that's what they're priming him for. All these years he's on ABC or GMA, and they're just like, okay, we'll have Strahan say all the bad news for 10 years, then he runs for president.
Michael, listen, you got to put up with these white bitches for now. I promise you. 10 years. Oh, that'd be great. I'd vote for him.
Do you know what? And I know it's nauseating, but I think the reason Trump was kind of so successful as president because we knew what his thing was. He's just there to make some money, man. And everybody was making money. And it was just, let's make some money.
Frank, he was there to make money and fuck bitches. Yes. And he already fucked all the bitches. So.
That's right.
Come on.
But do you know what I mean?
The whole left, their whole attack on it was he wants to make money and fuck bitches. Yeah, that's why we hired him.
The whole thing on the hang up on him for years was, oh, Trump tweets something at 4 a.m. about China, and then him and his buddies make money off the market. A lot of people really liked that. Because a lot of
other people, I made a lot of money with him.
That's what I'm saying. He kind of wasn't a real life example, a real time example of, what is it? The high tide raises all boats, essentially.
Yes.
And for that kind of little moment, everyone was riding that high tide, and then
right
now,
yeah, I had a little fucking life raft that I was floating on, but that life raft was up 30%,
yes,
40%
exactly.
at one point. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
That was great. Now that life raft is down 30.
We're all down, baby.
What the fuck is going on?
So, I don't know. It's pretty interesting stuff. All right, we're going to war, baby.
Condition tonight. The escalation ramped up on Thursday. U.S. officials say an Iranian drone loaded with explosives detonated on a U.S. base in northeast Syria, killing an American contractor, injuring another contractor, and 5 U.S. service members. The U.S. retaliated hours later, sending F-15s to destroy 2 Iranian-backed facilities housing drones and vehicles.
Make no mistake, the United States does not emphasize seek conflict with Iran, but be prepared for us to act forcefully.
Oh, that stopped right there.
People.
Stop right there. He read emphasize. He wasn't supposed to read it.
Oh,
did you catch that?
Oh, man.
Did you just catch that?
I'm going back.
He said it once, and then I guarantee you it was in quotations, emphasize.
Dude, you're right. He always reads his directions. Great catch,
Because he didn't say, I emphasize. He just said, emphasize, and then went right back into it. I don't think he was supposed to say that.
Let's check it out here.
Housing drones and vehicles.
Make no mistake, the United States does not emphasize seek conflict with Iran.
Does not emphasize.
For us to act forcefully, protect our people.
There are around 900 U.S. service
He
members
read the
and many more
instructions.
U.S. contractors still in Syria fighting ISIS in the region. These
fucking
Iranian-backed groups have now attacked to disrupt U.S. operations.
Oh my God, man. He's so infantile. He has dementia, right? Come on.
You're running this war in Syria?
Oh.
You can't even not read emphasize.
There's your commander-in-chief. Wow.
We have
man.
Ron Burgundy running our country.
This guy has, dude, you're right. Ron Burgundy has
Who
his
wrote it
fingers
on
on
the
the
teleprompter?
codes, man.
Who the fuck wrote it on the teleprompter?
Yes, man. Great fucking catch. That's hilarious.
Because if you actually look at it, he said the U.S. does not emphasize. No, you're supposed to emphasize.
Yeah, you're
Supposed
right.
to say does not.
If you take it face value, it doesn't make sense.
You're supposed to emphasize does not.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Joey.
Mike, that's poor Joe. He's sleepy. Can't help himself.
And I'm not mad at you. I really am not mad at you. You know what? You're 80 years old. I couldn't do that. And I'm 35.
This is straight elder abuse, and I feel sorry for Joe Biden. Maybe, or let me take it back, actually. I would feel sorry for Joe Biden if it wasn't proven over the weekend that the documents from his daughter in the diary were proven to be fucking true, and this guy actually did take those showers with his daughter.
Dude, I've had so many people that I never thought would be, like, people I tried to tell this to a year ago are now coming up to me and they're like, dude, did you hear about this thing with his daughter? So many people who called me a crazy conspiracy crackpot, tinfoil hat.
When they say
you
that,
hear from Alex Jones, like now they're like, hey man, did you hear he took a shower with his daughter?
When they say that to you, you should only say back, wait till you hear about Hunter Biden's laptop.
I keep telling them, you know what I told them all? I say, if that's coming out now, wait 3 months.
Yes. Wow. Did the diary did that info hit the scene prior to the laptop stuff?
No.
Okay.
But I think they're doing this weird thing where if you look at it, it's like every 3 months they're doing these bombshells for Joe Biden.
They're phasing Joe out. I mean, he can't even
they're
read
not letting him
the teleprompter, right, man?
And the camel is hiding.
Oh, the camel, she's worse every time they bring her out. It's very funny. I wish they brought her out more, honestly. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, traditionally, look at, Dick Cheney was never out there saying shit. Like, you would only hear about Dick Cheney when he would shoot one of his friends in the face with buckshot on a hunting trip. They'd be like, oh, I forgot Dick Cheney was actually there.
Well, he was a real dick,
That's right, man. Oh, what's that? Oh, Dick Cheney's in the news. He had his 4th heart attack. Wow, that's crazy. Like, that was
yeah, you're right. That's literally what it was.
It was heart attacks or
I can't
trying
even
to kill
remember
somebody. I like how we had
that
well, I mean, vice president who tried to literally shot someone in the face, but kept vice presidenting. Can't even say the word.
It's so insane. I think we might have lived through one of the craziest times in American history.
Well, the end of American history.
Is that what it is?
This is
definitely the
this
end.
is Rome crumbling, and we're just witnessing it in real time, too.
I think it's the end of American supremacy.
Our leaders are walking around with no pants on, essentially. We're at that point.
And the ones that are supposedly sane. They're men walking around in dresses and high heels.
That's right. Nobody's wearing the pants anymore in this administration. It's just
you guys need a dick.
It's dresses and depends. That's the entire Biden administration at this point.
Yeah, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of cocoa butter.
Oh, yikes.
Too far?
Crossing some lines here, folks.
I would have put this part on YouTube.
We're back on YouTube. That's right. Only for a short time. You know how they like us. We'll just be dropping little clippets here and there. Stuff that's YouTube appropriate, if you will. Until we forget and we get kicked off. It's inevitable.
Rough Riders, baby.
So, are we... It's funny how we're just joking about... Well, first of all, Diary, Joe Biden's daughter, Ashley Biden, she describes in detail her fear of him jumping in the shower, how she has to wait till way late at night to go in. There's another section famously where she's describing, inappropriate showers with her father. This is not proven true. And you now have regular people saying, hey, did you hear about that Biden diary? When do we start getting the confirmation on the Hunter Biden laptop stuff? Come on, man. Show me the Melania Obama pictures.
I think the big shocker is going to be when these people find out about that picture with him and Jill.
The picture of him and Jill, who? A Hunter?
No. There's a picture of Joe Biden with the current Jill Biden, who was not Jill Biden at the time. She was Jill whatever, because she was like 15 years old. She was their babysitter.
Wow. I didn't know about this picture.
A lot of people don't know that.
No, I'm not familiar with this. Wow.
One of the things that came out in the Hunter Biden laptop was that picture of Joe Biden with a 15-year-old Jill Biden sitting on his lap. And at the time, he's like 30. He's like in his 30s or 40s at the time.
Creepy Joe strikes again. Wow, man. This guy. These people, they're fucking... The term groomer is so appropriate for some of these fucking creatures, man.
Yeah.
It makes sense why they want to get rid of that word. They don't like the phrase. It's a trigger term for these
Okay, so it's actually
creatures.
not that bad. I think he's like 20... Okay, it's actually not that bad. She's not that much younger.
We've been corrected in real time.
Yeah, I had to look it up.
All right.
But apparently the picture is real, but the truth is she was definitely a babysitter for the kid.
All right, well, I will say that I still think Joe's a creep show. I'm not going to lie. I think he's the 10% for the big guy. I think he's a part of Hunter's little weird... But
Ashley's she's Jill's daughter, huh? That's kind of weird. This is weird.
Oh, is that who she is? I thought she...
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's still... Is this a step kid? Is that the deal?
No. Ashley is Joe's and Jill's
daughter. All right. And then Hunter and Bo were from a previous marriage,
Or from the mom and the daughter that died in the accident.
All right.
Yeah.
And it was an accident, huh? Man, you gotta think there's some sort of Illuminati weird kind of shit going on.
And then he marries the babysitter, dude.
It's
a little weird.
Dude, see what I'm saying? No matter how you try to spin it, when it comes to Joe Biden, he's a fucking creep show, man. Something going on with this guy.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Well, I'm glad we uncovered that whole little rabbit hole there. So we're going to be in World War III then, right? Is that what's going to happen? Iran, U.S., we're firing at each other. We're doing proxy war action. I looked it up yesterday because it kind of poked into my mind a little. There was this old clip, and I couldn't find the clip. It used to be easily searchable on YouTube. I even hit a link, and you go to YouTube, and it said you cannot find this video anymore. And it was of Wesley Clark in 2007 describing a meeting he had where it was explained to him how they were going to systematically, over 5 years or whatever, go through and destabilize 7 different countries in the Middle East. And... if I'm not mistaken, those 7 countries was Iraq, Lebanon, Libya, Syria, I can't remember. I think maybe Afghanistan. Anyways, one of the last one on the group there was Iran. And when I was kind of looking through the list and checking out the map, I thought, this is pretty interesting. The last one left is Iran. We haven't done anything with them. It's kind of funny. And here we are, all of a sudden, we're doing a little bomberooski back and forth.
Dude, can I tell you the funniest thing about that whole region?
Absolutely, man.
So we're like, we're in basic training, we're in this class, and they're like trying to teach us all about the Middle East.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the only reason so I could picture in my head where Turkey is, where Iran is, and where Iraq is, right?
Right.
And it's only because this one private, he's like, none of us could like remember that area when we got quizzed on the map.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes, no, it's really easy. You just got to remember, I threw a rock at a turkey and then I ran.
Yeah, I like that.
And because like I could like still picture him pointing at the countries, you know? Like I threw a rock at a turkey and then I ran.
So I was looking at the map, dude. You should look it up. Google Maps at least.
It's insane.
They changed Turkey. It's Turkey. I'm telling you right now, they changed the spelling of Turkey. It is not Turkey. It's Turkey.
I think that's how it's been spelled forever.
Not on Google Maps, not on other shit. I'm telling you, it happened very recently. It's the Kyiv. Remember Kyiv?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
No, trust me, man. I know I can pull up a map somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It was fucking Turkey forever.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That was definitely Turkey.
Are living in 1984, people. They are literally just changing the world, and they're saying, and you're crazy for saying, no, look, even for 5 seconds, you're like, no, you're crazy, man. It's always been Turkey.
You got me on that one.
What, are you crazy? Since we were born, bro. Turkey.
Frank, I'm Turkey. I've always said Turkey. You remember?
What are you, a fucking bigot, bro? It's been Turkey.
You're right, because I can't even pronounce it now that I'm looking at it. Like, I've always been able to pronounce this country.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. They are changing words in our face and then calling you crazy when you're like, no, it used to be okay to call people retarded. Trust me. It used to be totally
So the problem is Turkey is just our way of spelling it.
I know.
They're trying to get you to like enunciate it how they do.
I know exactly what they're doing. It's the same bullshit.
Yeah.
They were trying to pull where for a lifetime it was Kiev, and then now, no, you racist, it's Kyiv.
It's Kyiv. It's Bakhmut.
Yeah, don't you know how to say Bakhmut?
We're fighting for the Bakhmut region. Frank, I loved that French cartoon you sent me. Holy shit.
That of Macron? Or no, it was I'm sorry, it was
Zelensky.
Zelensky.
Cocaine Ukraine.
Cocaine Ukraine. It's a it's a French group, and they made this new cartoon, and it's a spoof on what's going on. I found it interesting that it's the European view of what kind of, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on. By the way, the French, man, you want to take some lessons on revolution, people? Take a look at
the word.
What is going on in France, man. They are burning that shit to the ground. They're so pissed.
Yeah.
Over 2 years. Man, I would like to see some of that energy over the fucking vaccine passports, man. Oh my God, 2 years?
We burned city down over a guy who swallowed some fentanyl.
Wow. What a lesson in how to tell your government to go fucking piss off, man.
Yeah, they just stopped working.
They let the streets fill with trash, and then when the government said, well, we're changing the law anyways, they set the trash on fire.
On fire, yeah. Wow. How do we dance when the world keeps turning?
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Great call, dude. It is amazing. I know I shit on the French a lot, and I still laugh that you guys are, this is your hill to die on. But
you know what though? At least they have a hill. At least they've unified on a hill.
That's all I can think is like. The one thing they did in America is the elites. Say what you want about the elites. They did a great job because they divided us.
Oh, it was genius. Absolutely.
We're so busy fighting over Trump, Biden, this, that. We're not even able to get together and realize like we're all getting fucked by these people.
Exactly. The people at the top are screwing us. Meanwhile, we're bent out of shape over Black Ariel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's what kills me the most about Trump is. If you were smart enough to vote for him at first, I feel like you should be smart enough to realize he just exposed. He is one of them,
and but
he always was.
Who's your option?
Of those rich people.
We got DeSantis, but DeSantis is the machine, no matter how you shake it.
For sure, Frank, you never will get to choose for somebody that's not.
It's pretty amazing how they treat the people who. And I'm not a fan of his, but Bernie Sanders kind of had a very organic movement going on. They shut that shit down. Not part of the machine or controlled opposition, possibly.
Whatever you do, I totally 100% disagree with that, man. But yes, one thing you can never take away from Bernie is he stood on what he believed.
He kind of had a real movement happening there. And it almost, when Bernie's thing was going on, it almost made Obama seem a little bit bullshitty.
I think that's why they made him back down and give it to Biden. Once you say Obama, I can that's it. I'm like Biden and Obama just merged into one person.
You don't understand. There is no Biden administration. What we are experiencing is Biden. It is literally Obama's.
You know what this is?
This
is John Wick 4. Did you hear about this?
No, throw down a little John Wick 4.
John Wick 4 is 2 hours and 50 minutes long.
Oh,
man.
Come on, people, please. That's too much.
Yeah, you know what movie? Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you? Yeah, you know what movie I'm gonna go see? You should go see it too because it's support. In support, we got to go see it just because of the Adam Driver's in that dinosaur movie.
Yeah, 65. Yes, all right.
93 minutes.
Oh, I'm in. Yes, this. Frank, I'm gonna see it.
We gotta go see it. So support the 93-minute story.
We're exclusively only seeing 90-minute movies in the theaters.
We will only review 90-minute movies.
Yes. Well,
because 2 hours and 54 minutes?
No.
For John Wick? He's just going to go around shooting people. I don't need 2 hours and 45 minutes of him killing people. I know what the story is going in. Oh my god, he beat up, he's almost dead. No, he comes back, he kills him. Oh my god, he's almost dead. I don't need 3 hours.
That's the fucking problem, because a movie is supposed to be, oh shit, it's raining out there. Let's go kill an hour and a half. And you go see a movie.
You made John Wick so long that the car didn't even blow up. It ran out of gas. He drove for so long, he had to go get a new car for gas.
I see Keanu aging in this one. It's outrageous. That's crazy.
2 hours and 54 minutes, John Wick?
Oh, man, you are not... That's insane. It's crazy. I just saw something... There's another movie coming out, and I was almost excited. I'm like, oh my god. And it was like, you're 2:45, 3 hours. Like, no thanks.
No,
thank you.
Dude, Adam Driver. He's gonna go travel through time or something. I don't know. From the trailer, what I gathered is he's gonna go through time in a spaceship. They're gonna crash and land on Earth 65 million years ago, and he's gonna try to survive. It's a 90-minute story. I'm in.
Hell yeah.
I'm in.
That's right. Because 90 minutes is all I can give you, man.
Dude, I'm gonna get a little drunk. I'm gonna smoke a fucking bowl before I go in there.
That's the problem.
Hour and a half.
The buzz wears off after 90 minutes, man. I don't. Dude, 2 hours plus. I can't believe all these movies are that length at this point.
Dude, 254. The climax of the movie is not even until 2 hours in.
That's so insane. Why did they start thinking this was an okay thing to do, dude?
Remember, here's the problem. You know what the problem is? I'll tell you right now. No more VHS.
Oh, man.
It used to be, 90 minutes. You got to fit it on one VHS.
On a tape.
Because if you did the double VHS, you better be you better be brave. You better be
psycho.
You better be Titanic, dude. You're going to take up 2 VHS slots on my fucking entertainment center? Dude, you better be the Godfather trilogy, dude. You know what I mean? Back when you had VHS, some things were like an inch thick. You know?
Oh, the twofer? Oh, it was like half your shelf?
Remember Titanic, Braveheart? All right, you guys get the twofer. I'll put you on the shelf.
Yeah, because you're getting the full experience, both halves.
This is a great movie.
It's great movies.
You know? Star Wars. I'll give up the 3 slots for Star Wars.
There was some cryptic tweet sent out over the weekend from Blockbuster, and people are speculating and raging that they may come back and open up some stores. There is still one in operation.
You know what? You know what? With all the streaming services, they've divided the market, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're a guy like me who hates spending money because you don't have money,
that's right.
You don't want to, dude. I'm going to sign up for the bare minimum. I'll give you Netflix, and then Prime comes with whatever. So I got Prime. That's it,
Yeah, man.
It's not worth having all the Disney subscription, everything.
No, not at all.
So now if you are a Blockbuster, and I could go rent Thor Ragnarok,
Yes, good call.
Because I'm not even joking. This happened to me today. I can't believe you just brought this up. Thor Ragnarok was on like TNT or some shit, right?
And this isn't even the most new Thor, mind you. It was like Thor from like 7 years ago.
7 years ago. You can't stream it except Disney Plus. So I would have to sign up for $10 a month.
That's
just
right.
To watch this one fucking movie. If I could go to a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Dude, they might be onto something. Netflix ruined them because now you could get all the movies in one place for $10. But now it's like $150 a month if you want to get all of them.
And everything is shit. And sometimes
they all have like one series and one movie that's good.
I actually think now in the streaming age, I can't even find anything to watch. And I would rather go to the fucking store down the street. Because I remember doing this when I was younger and walking through the aisle and be like, oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Oh, nice. They got it. And grab it. And then grab a classic maybe too. And then, you got these 2 movies for a couple days. You're going to watch them. You make a whole event out of it.
Well, it sucks too is like a guy like me. I don't know that shit. I don't know movies and actors and stuff. As anybody who listens can tell. Don Cheadle, Blazing Saddles.
It's all Don Cheadle.
But who worked at Family Videos or Blockbuster?
Yeah, man.
Guys like our brother Tony.
Oh yeah.
Right? And what do? You walk in, hey Tony, what do you recommend? Hey, I'm going with my girl. We're trying to pick a movie. I want something she's going to pay attention and not talk. What do you recommend? And you don't have that now,
Exactly. And we're just hammering on the 3-hour movie. Nobody's got time to go to the theater for that. And then Avatar comes on to who knows what streaming service Avatar will be on. I probably don't have it. And now I have no means to go see Avatar. It'd be sweet if Avatar then hit the video store and I could go down the street, pick up Avatar, and put it on the fucking TV.
Good call. Because, dude, you can rent it on Amazon Prime, but it's like $9.
No, exactly. Who
knows?
I
might as well go rent a disc because I'm going to fall asleep.
And also, believe it or not, when you have the hard copy, a lot of the times the quality is much better than whatever you're streaming. Streaming anything, you're losing a lot of quality. So, dude, I like the idea of Blockbuster or video renting coming back. I'd be more than willing to go out and pick up a brand new little mini DVD player. I think I have a PlayStation that could probably play these bad boys.
God. No, you get a Blu-ray, dude.
Blu-ray, sorry, I'm an old school guy. Get the new Blu-ray, go to the local Blockbuster, rent out the sweet new Blu-ray edition, 4K UHD ultra high def fucking version of the Avatar movie. Rent it for 5 days. I'll take the extra long rental day because there ain't no way I'm sitting through 3 hours in one sitting, man. We're gonna take a week to watch this bad boy.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna sit there and watch it, smoke a bowl while I'm watching it, drink beer.
Fall asleep 3 times? Absolutely.
Start it over.
Start it over.
You know? I'm gonna jerk off to the titty scene. That's gonna be at the 3rd time after the girlfriend goes to bed, you know what I'm saying?
Are there titty scenes in Avatar? You get some blue alien titties.
Blue titties, man. Oh, they were all over the first. I don't know what, but when they were putting them fucking things in each other's hair, that turned me on. I don't know what was going on. Baby, you can hook up to my pigtail anytime you want with them tentacles. That look good. I don't know about sticking it in like a horse's ear, but...
Oh, man, well, this is what we need. We need stuff to truly entertain us and take our mind off, take the edge off, maybe, because people are riled up. They're losing their minds, Mike, and they're going the craziest. Where, of all places? Well, you know, you've been there. You've seen it unfold. They're losing their fucking minds on the airplanes.
Tonight, once again, chaos on an airplane. The incident ending with 5 police officers hauling a woman off to be arrested before takeoff. This video, posted by a passenger on the Frontier flight from Miami to Philadelphia, captures part of the disturbance.
I want whatever you want. I'll beat you the up.
Frontier Airlines in a statement saying a customer had been asked to deplane after, quote, 2 customers got into a verbal altercation, adding that upon her refusal, assistance was requested from local law enforcement. Those officers escorting a woman off the plane.
They're carrying her by all her limbs.
And dragging her by her limbs. The warrant says 24-year-old Simone Kim assaulted several of them by scratching, pushing, kicking, and pulling, and even attempting to bite the officers as they tried to arrest her.
Why are they carrying her?
She was charged with several counts of battery, assault, and resisting arrest, as well as trespassing. She posted bond, and no information was available about her attorney, and NBC News was not able to reach Kim for comment. But it's just the latest example of such incidents being widely shared on social media. According to the FAA, the number of unruly passengers is down from last year's peak, but they still report an overall average of about 40 unruly passenger incidents per week, a number above pre-pandemic trends.
So, I'm not sure how many of you all out there have been flying lately, but a weird trend I have noticed take place over the last couple of years is the plane lands and people from the back just get up, grab their shit, and line up in the aisleway and just block everybody and stand there inappropriately, rudely. You know, not allowing the people at the front to get off first and all this stuff. I have seen a lot of altercations take place myself, personally, anecdotally, just over these scenarios. So, absolutely. Not surprised by this unfolding. I sent the clip to you yesterday, I think. You saw a fight, I remember, when you came out here a couple months ago.
Yes.
And kind of similar situation. Dude, people, chill out. Sit in your seat. Wait your fucking turn. Right. Be polite. What the fuck happened to mannerisms, man? Like, we live in a fucking society together. We either shed together or you fucking provolone,
baby.
And you know what? When you provolone, the cops grab you and drag you out on your fucking ass.
Like an animal, because you're no longer a human in society.
No, because you've chosen not to participate.
Like
yes, exactly. You're not participating. We all have to abide by these unspoken rules. It's called civilization. You're supposed to act fucking civilized. But I've seen a lot of uncivilized assholes lately.
Especially on planes.
Especially on the planes.
We're going to Florida next month.
That's right. Yeah, man. Hey, yo.
I got my tickets.
Live from the beach. Yes!
Oh, I can't wait to do it live from the beach. That's going to be great. Next month. Look forward to it. But, dude, I literally paid $40 extra to pick my seat.
Oh, you got it. Absolutely.
I picked the last row in the back window seat.
Wow, man.
I don't even want to fucking bother with you people. I'm going to sit back there until that plane is empty. You know what I mean?
We're totally opposite on that one, man. I paid the extra money to grab like the first 5 seats.
That's what I did last time, and that's why I almost got in the middle of this fucking black brawl over who's going to get their fucking luggage out the fucking...
You just have to cower a little bit and hide in the corner. That's how you avoid
No. Listen, I'm going to go in the very last row. I'm not sitting there with my shit between my legs. No, I'm going to put it in the overhead in the back. I'm going to wait till everybody gets the fuck off, and then I'm going to just, that's it. I'm done with that. Especially because you're coming from Chicago, so it's nothing but a bunch of assholes.
Well, you know what I was thinking, actually, is it's getting a little bit more expensive now to fly, unlike about a year ago or so. I'm thinking maybe people have a little less money. Maybe the tensions are going to be calming down a little bit on the flights. Emma has been flying a lot lately, and she told me that she's been scoring some nice seats and what have you. She had an incident on her flight out to the East Coast the other day, and she was very upset. A guy next to her was he brought an egg salad sandwich, and she was dreading him opening this egg salad sandwich. And he opened it and scarfed it down, and then she's complaining about it to me, via text. And then all of a sudden, she texts me like, "Oh my God, this guy just started having a seizure." And there was a man who was an ER doctor in the front row who came and like assisted the guy, and it was this huge scene on the plane as they're in midair.
Wow. Don't eat egg salad sandwiches.
Stay away from the egg salad sandwiches at the duty-free, folks. Avoid it at all costs. It's duty-free for a reason. Duty.
I think we all learned a lesson from that story. That was karma, bro. God was literally like, I can't believe
it's like there's 2 sandwiches you don't fucking bring on the plane. It's the egg salad and the tuna salad.
God was literally scratching his head. He's like, dude, I made you humans with self-awareness. How are you this? How do you lack that much of self-awareness?
I've seen
people open a fucking egg salad sandwich on a plane.
Bringing the food on the plane, I feel like should be the classroom rule where you need to bring enough for everyone. So if you bring the sub, you bring the giant sub, everyone gets a slice of the giant sub.
You bring that 3-foot. If you're a very large person, you should automatically bring a 3-footer.
Let me tell you what, you want to make a great flight, memorable for people. Be the guy who walks onto a plane with a stack of like 10 pizza pies, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to bring them in 1 ounce at a time. Those little cups. So you just got like a million little cups of bites of pizza that you hand out.
You always hear of these like rich people doing all these nice things for whatever. You never hear the people buying food for everyone on the plane, so no one has to eat the bullshit sack of peanuts.
Well, no, people that are rich enough for that, they fly private.
They fly private. I know. Actually,
they're flying private and lecturing you about the environment.
We have a private airport nearby the house, and they just started doing some flights with this. It's not a cheap, but it's a cheaper kind of private airline thing. They do a lot of stuff to Vegas and LA, and now they're reaching out to Denver a little bit. And when we were out, remember the kumquat fella that I the kumquat king. So he was telling us like, oh, you guys should utilize the airport. It's totally affordable, totally no problem. And this guy's a billionaire and whatnot. And so Em and I, when we got back home, we're like, yeah, let's check out some flights for I want everybody to take a look at what the cost for a private airline trip, and then I want you to understand that a guy was telling me like, it's no skin off my ass, a couple dollars it'll cost you. Is basically what he was telling me.
It's at least 10,000. Right?
It's outrageous. Yeah, it's half a mortgage on the house, no doubt. So that's the lifestyle these people are.
See, I want to get my own license. That way, I can just fly my own plane.
Oh, like John Travolta.
Yeah, forget the flight crew. I'll do this myself.
Oh, yeah, man. I think that's dangerous territory. You end up always, in funky situations.
Frank, I'm a mechanic, so I figure I'll fix it myself, too.
I'm pretty sure Harrison Ford is he's a pilot, and he's, crashed his plane.
Oh, he did, right? He got injured pretty bad?
I think he got injured pretty bad.
Well, Frank, if you're going to fly, you're going to crash,
I do think if you got the money and you're old enough, why not, man? It'd be pretty cool to have one of those old school prop
Cessna.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun.
That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. I want to get a little prop.
Is the Cessna the one where you can land on the water?
Yeah, well, you could put those landing on it. Yeah, the water landing gear.
I'm all for
the one that all the drug dealers use.
Exactly. I want to be able
with the one prop in the front.
Yes.
Got
I want to fly to Colombia, pick up my sack of cocaine, and then fly back to my, chateau in Florida.
Well, Colombia, you'd probably got to get that little jet. What's that? G6 or whatever.
Go to the Bahamas then. Maybe you can get some good dope down there.
Like in Blow when he's flying that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's what you want.
All my drug references come from Blow. That's basically It's the last time I saw a good drug movie.
Great movie, man.
Wow, that is funny. I haven't thought of that flick in such a long time. Johnny Depp, man. Be prepared. He's gonna have a reconnaissance of his own here very soon.
I hope so, because he really lost his way. Drop the whole French thing.
We almost made it there, guys.
Sorry. And then go back to do something good. I'm just gonna go back to pirates, but you can't get more than the pirates.
No, actually, it's funny you say that because I read that he might be Disney's trying to get him back for another go around at the Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
dude.
Come on.
I thought Captain Jack was his best character, man. That was a
fun.
It
was, but they took it too far.
Well, they made him too dumb. They always do this thing with these characters where they think what makes them funny is the dumbness, but it's not. It's their stuff. But
full retard.
You never go full retard, man. Unless you're Fetterman. Then you just replace him with a lookalike, right?
Dude, he's coming back. I can't wait.
Do you think he got replaced, or is that just some trickery of the camera? There's a viral photograph going around.
Well, they're all coming back at coincidentally the same time. I think they took the stem cells out of Mitch McConnell's neck and implanted them into John Fetterman's arm. And they counteracted each other like antimatter.
They took out Fetterman's hump, and then they gave him a tan, changed his nose and his jawline, and...
If you really analyze the picture, it's the same guy. It's the same guy.
Well, I don't think he's alive.
Look at the ear. You got to look at the right ear.
I think he's dead, honestly. Or he's a vegetable stroked out. There's no way he's coming back. But it is funny they announced him and McConnell coming back at the same time. Coincidence? Come on. Come on. It's so fucking weird, man. Where's Feinstein, by the way? She's in one of those incubation tubes, I imagine.
They're pumping her with all the adrenochrome in the world right now, trying to get her to fucking come back.
I think the thing is they have to hold on to Fetterman and Feinstein until August, right? If they stay there that long, then they can do a special internal, right? They just appoint someone to replace them.
If they leave before August, it's a special election. But if after
that's right.
After August, the Democrats could appoint.
That's why they're faking these people being alive. It'll go on all summer long. It has to, because they just don't have the funds to pull off stealing another election in this non-election cycle. You know, they have
think that's what it is?
Yes, absolutely. There's no way they could put all that energy and money into it and then have enough left over for the next run.
They got to save it up for 2024.
Absolutely, dude. They got to pull out the big guns to steal 2024. There's no doubt
Especially
about it.
now Dinesh has got all his cameras up.
Dinesh is ready, dude. He's
Fuck Dinesh.
already. He's already watching all the mules, dude. He's got his eyes on 20,000 mules.
Whatever happened to Dinesh D'Souza?
Dude, that's so funny. That was like the biggest thing on the planet, and then it was nothing. And you were the one to call it, actually, because people on the right, their panties were very wet over the 10,000 mules or 1,000. What was it? How many thousand mules?
Dinesh and Adam Kissinger should start a podcast called Forgotten.